friends, and welcome to episode 212 of The Rewind, a podcast dedicated to keeping its listeners on the cutting edge of the MMORPG Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. If you are a longtime listener of the show, you know that Drac and I make it a point to thank all of you, the listeners. If you are new here, though, surprise! Thank you for being here! Next, the most skipped part of the episode, and trust me, I know that bar is low where any part of the show has Drac in it. This is the shameless money grab. This week, we've got a Twitch mobile game link in our show notes below. If you are looking for a way to help the channel monetarily without having to spend your own money, check out Marvel Strike Force in the link below. If you hit certain goals in the game, Big Marvel themselves is going to toss your boys $1 or $2. Make sure to use our code. Specific goals are in the description below as well. Lastly, this week, we break down Joppa's streams, look into the dumpster fire that is EverQuest subreddit, and help some lost little newbie lambs find their way through Thronefast and Sorhireth. Now, on with the show!
The adventurers entered a strange realm where legendary foes roamed. Anton Dubiditis Darkmir's Shaman Glyphkeeper summoned spectral chains to bind Loki, the trickster. Chirodu the Gnome Summoner called forth elemental beasts to swarm Electro, sparks flying wildly. Calorok, Dwarf Paladin, charged Juggernaut, smashing shields and armor aside. Eliv Halfling Rogue darted around Quicksilver, landing precise strikes before vanishing. Ziplock's Darkmere Rogue blinked through the shadows, striking Dr. Doom with perfect timing. Annoying Llama Human Monk unleashed spinning punches on Graviton, toppling the giant. Screech Scar Bard strummed a magical lute, confusing Green Goblin mid-flight. Archbishop's Dwarf Paladin called down Holy Fire on Red Skull, weakening the tyrant. Dwimble Gnome Rogue set traps that immobilized Magneto, giving the party the advantage. Together, they fought these iconic foes with skill, strategy, and spectacular teamwork, leaving the realm shaken in their wake.
This week in Visionary Realms News and Notes.
Did you just question my readiness, Daedalus?
I usually do.
I am always ready. I have a plan, I have a spreadsheet, and I am good to go.
I have not seen said spreadsheet, so I'm excited. What do we got going on today?
Well, I just wanted to start things off on the positive because, you know, people talking about...
Apex, baby!
People have been talking about having to bring Redbeard Flynn back, you know. I'm just like, you know, we just...
It hasn't even been Redbeard bad yet.
We're not even close to Redbeard. And I'm just like, you know what, let's just be a little upbeat. And I just wanted to mention that, like, so we stream Monday nights. If you don't know, that's the After Dark. We stream Pantheon. We've been having a great time in BRK. Or at least I've been having a great time in BRK.
Absolutely, 100%.
Monday was an absolute blast. We got some loot. You got a bunch of loot. You got multiple items of loot.
That's sweet. One piece was actually named. The rest was just normal drop stuff because I haven't had any new armor since we crafted armor. How long ago was that?
That was a while.
Yeah, that's why we're not holding up very well.
Yeah, that could have something to do with it.
Should be better now. Hopefully Vendini sees a difference. I mean, we got a huge breastplate. I got some shoulder pads last week and some gloves this week. So that named breastplate is so sweet. And I love that it's got that black rose on it. I know you're jealous. I know you're jealous of the black rose.
The most disappointing part of the night was a black rose robe dropped. And I put it on and it was brown. And I was like, oh, this is so bad.
That's how the cookie crumbles as the robe bearer.
I guess so. Well, anyway, I loved that we got to be inside Black Rose Keep. I loved just like it was a fun area to camp. I thought it was exciting. The mobs are still fairly hard. We wiped once.
Well, sorry about that.
Well, but I mean, you have to pay attention. Like you have to be on it. And I think it's still super fun. BRK is still a big win for VR, a big win for Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. And if you haven't come back and you haven't played it yet and you're looking for a good time, BRK's an amazing dungeon.
After we fill up on some of that armor, we'll have to see what the upstairs brings. Get a couple more levels, get a couple more pieces of armor.
Yeah.
See what it looks like upstairs, and then we'll be ready for Blue Protocol, of course.
Yeah, Blue Protocol. Yay!
And what was the other game we were going to... Oh, Gorgon soon.
Gorgon soon.
I'm so excited for that. I have not forgotten, Drac. I've not forgotten.
I'm excited.
And never will.
You know what I haven't forgotten about is the roadmap. We had a blog. We had a dev blog. And the dev blog was about the roadmap update. And so they have laid down the roadmap for the rest of the year. And so if you look at the roadmap now...
No more chevrons in the roadmap.
There's no more chevrons. Chevrons are now bad. Chevrons are bad in the game. They're bad in the roadmap. Apparently, we're not on some kind of 6 to 8 week timeline anymore. Because did you notice that mounts
we do what we want now.
Yeah, mounts got pushed to the end of the year now. Now mounts are the end of December.
Daimlos 5 episodes ago was so excited for this water zone.
The water zone's 2026 at this point. Like it's not even in the near future. Like
that's the same year that Pantheon is releasing. If you didn't know.
Yes. Well, aside from them pushing everything, I mean, here's the takeaway, and this is where it gets a little more real, as the kids say.
I hate where this is going.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like it because we have seen this before, and what it usually means is VR can't create the content fast enough to get it out the door, and so
what?
Yes. And so the problem, and so then things just get pushed. And I mean, I understand the need for it to be pushed, but there's never any like, well, we kind of missed that one, or we didn't hit that marker, or we just changed the roadmap. We don't actually like adhere to any roadmap or like get pluses or minuses or like anything like that. It's just like, well, we're just gonna push it. If we're just gonna do that, then what's the point of the roadmap?
Because I don't want to get bitched at by people. I'm forced to put out a roadmap that I don't want to put out.
That's kind of what it feels like.
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
You forced us
Go
to
get
do
them, Joppa. Go get them. Still on the Apex.
We're gonna do this. You forced us to do this, but we're not held accountable by this dumb thing. Like it doesn't matter. Like we do it.
It's not our roadmap. It's your motherfucker's roadmap.
I mean, that is the best way to say it. It is.
This is my favorite Joppa since Joppa's been created in my life. We're in the best life Joppa right now.
This is the best timeline.
Joppa don't give no fucks no more, and I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Joppa's world, and y'all living in it. Fuck yeah.
The other thing is that you aptly pointed out when they launched EA. They said, we're going to launch this game in 2 years. So that means...
The hope
was we were going to launch this game in 2 years.
Yeah.
That means that we would still not have completed one of the 3 continents in 1 year. So 50% of the way through, not
even a third of the way through. The math ain't mathin', Drac. The math ain't mathin'.
I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like, are you leaning towards they're just going to push that date and they're just going to be like, nah, we're just going to do 4 years? Or do you feel like they're going to push the requirement and they're going to say, well, we're not coming out with 3 continents. We're just going to do 1.
Oh, 1 would be so rough.
1 would be rough.
1 is not enough. 1 is not enough.
You don't think so? 3 starting areas.
3?
3 starting areas.
I can't.
One
I
continent.
don't want to talk about this.
Or
This is getting me off my Apex track, and I don't like it.
Or you push the game another 2 years. Which would you choose?
Well, as our good friend Nathan Napalm always says, God is good, and with each day brings us 0 days closer to the release of Pantheon Rise of the
Push
Fire.
it. All right.
We're pushing. We got to have a game. Come on. This is not enough. We basically got 3 zones. I know I'm exaggerating. I know.
The monsters and memories people are coming for you again if you're not careful.
I know. That's fine. They can. And I messed up. I messed that stat number way off. But I'm gonna probably mess it up way here too. We got like 3 major zones and like 3 major dungeons. It's not good. It's not good. And if you think AVP is a major zone, I mean, we got some dungeons off of it, right? But like the zone itself is nothing. It's a travel. It's a way. It's just a zone to run through.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are the roller coaster, so now we're going back up again. Back up to the apex.
I don't know. You're bringing me off my apex.
I'm sorry.
I may be de-apex.
I didn't put this blog out here. I didn't call attention to it. I didn't get rid of the chevrons, and I didn't push everything till the end of the year. I just want that known.
You made me feel like it.
Yeah.
You made me feel the feels, and I didn't appreciate it.
Well, this one's going to make you happy, even just to say this name, which is Meatlaser.
I do love this name. This is a great name. Whoever you are, Meatlaser, well done when you were prompted to make a gamer tag. I love that.
So Meatlaser commented on our YouTube comments. So, of course, we love that. Thank you for the comment. And he asked, what's the best level route for a group 1 to 20? As you know, a couple weeks ago, we posted the guide for the solo guide from 1 to 20, but he was asking specifically about groups. So I just threw together kind of the quick and dirty, like leveling route that I remember. I kind of passed the After Dark guys, and they all kind of gave me the thumbs up, except for Marks, who got, a little technical, but whatever. That's what Marks does.
Well, I see you didn't change it.
No.
So
I mean, what
guess
else are you going to put in there? I don't know what else to put in there.
Fair.
Anyway, so I'm just going to run down this list real quick. You tell me if you've got any extra additional things, or maybe there's because there's some other areas that are maybe okay to hit too. So maybe you add some.
There's some ghosts that we didn't hit that belong somewhere in there that maybe could take the place of the. Nah, I think they're later though.
I think they are too.
I think they just got trumped by the Goblin Ruins.
I think they did too. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I think this is a pretty good list otherwise.
Nice. So for Thronefast, so if you're doing a Thronefast start, then the Wizard Tower is by far the best starting spot. It just is. It's got
nobody knows about it.
There's not as many people there. It's the best spot. It's easier to get to stuff. It's not a longest run. It's just the best spot. So if you have any kind of Intcaster in your group, everybody should meet up at the Wizard Tower and do stuff there. That gets you to level 4. So you go from the Wizard Tower, you go through Avelia. The bandits are right outside of Avelia. 4 to 6. Boom, you're done. Then you go back through Avelia. You cross the bridge, and right up the hill are the skeletons. Super easy. Super group friendly. As long as you got some kind of healer and tank, you should be good to go. Then you go to the Goblin Cave.
Used to be real scary. I missed that place.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Remember when they first added Gloom? That was
that was super, super fun. Then you follow the road that's going out of town. You run until on the right, you see a Goblin Cave. You go in there, you're there for 5 levels, man. You're just grinding. You're just working your way down that goblin dungeon.
You're going to get lost a bunch, so just keep killing stuff.
Yeah, you're going to die a bit.
Moving.
It's fine, though, because the spawn point's not that far away. And so you can just run back, get your stuff, and try again. Not a big deal. After you're done with the Goblin Cave, you can head up to Manor. That's 15-16. Manor's a super fun spot. You got a chance at an ultra rare clicky up there. So that's super fun. But you definitely, at this point, you definitely need crowd control. You definitely need a healer and a tank. Some kind of, it doesn't have to be an enchanter, but you got to have something that can, like a wizard that roots, or you got to have a necro or something. You need to be able to handle multiple mobs. And then last of all, you head to BRK. You don't head to BRK. You go to Halnirs, and then you fight the BRK mobs in the jail, and that'll get you all the way to 20. And then for 20, you can do BRK, so you're good to go. Now, for Wild's End, you simply just go down the tree, you head across the bridge, and you're good to go. 1 to 4. Boom, done. Then you head a little bit deeper into the forest, and that's where the beginner goblins are, right? So that's 5 to 7. Then, oh, don't ask me where, but close to those goblins. Close to those goblins.
Oh, there's a tree.
There's a tree, and then there's a bunch of bees, and there's like this whole kind of area with bees, and you kill the bees. You do want to be a little bit careful because some of the bees do explode.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Marks, why are you dying all the time? Why you keep dying, Marks? What's going on?
So you hit the bees, 8 to 10. Then you go straight to the Goblin Ruins, and this is the epic part of Wild's End. This is why you do Wild's End, because the Gildassi runes are amazing, and they're fantastic. So you should do that for
good XP, plenty of mobs,
dropped
hundreds,
lots of good items,
of mobs,
lots of good stuff. Well, I don't even think we found all the things in those ruins.
Probably
yet.
not.
Yeah. After you get done with the ruins, then you can go back into the forest, and there's some higher level wild bloods. Hit those, and then last but not least, on your way to Eastern Plains, which you'll need to go through to get back to Thronefast to do your 20 plus stuff. There is some orcs that are on the way up that hill, and those are 19 to 20. Knocks that right out. So that's kind of the quick and dirty Drac 1 through 20 guides for Thronefast and Wild's End.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. So thank you, Meatlaser, for asking the question, and let me know what you think.
Commenter of the week.
Hey, Joppa, you get me so excited about classes and abilities. When you say you're someone, I'll come and friends for me. Hey, Joppa, I hoped your words were pure gold. My broken heart is my fault, so now I carry around an extra shaker of salt. Hey, Joppa.
All right, Daimlos, we had 8 hours of Joppa streams this week. 2 streams, 4 hours each.
He's going nutty.
Crushing it. Some excitement. He dinged level 10 on his Enchanter. He was very excited about that. Very proud.
Milestone.
Very proud of himself. And then he promptly decided to make a summoner.
Well, I mean, that's good, I guess. You know, he needs to be doing the pass on the casters, so he needs to be upfront and personal with kind of how they level and how they're working. So
I don't know. Do you feel like getting to level 10 is far enough?
Well, no, but he does.
He does. I just feel like I said 30 before. I really think you need you got to get farther than that.
Oh, for sure.
Like 10 is not far enough.
I don't even know if 15 is far enough.
He did talk about the Enchanter a lot as he was getting to level 10. The Enchanter pet is getting the big old fat nerf stick over the head. And it needs to. We've talked about that quite a bit while we're streaming. It's super overpowered right now. You just drop that thing and you just don't have to worry about one mob. Like there's no resisting it. There's no doing anything to it. It just works. So Joppa's talked about how the Enchanter pet will now not have initial aggro.
Well, it's made tanks and healers lazy.
Super lazy.
Because healers don't have to heal anymore. They just let the pet do its thing and it's fine.
Yep.
It's tankier than any tank possible. And tanks on the other side, all my readiness comes through getting smacked. Everything I do, I have to get smacked for it. Well, I'm not getting smacked anymore, so I don't generate anything, so I can't really do anything anymore either. It's just real boring.
Boring.
I'm real excited to get rid of that pet. It has made Pantheon very boring for me. But it's super, like, how could you not use it? Right? Like, while it's in the game, how could you not? It makes everything a lot more trivial, that's for sure.
It's super easy mode. And then someday you'll be able to tell people, oh, I remember when the Enchanter pet was just made you invincible. That's back in my day.
Well, yeah, I guess. I hope not. I hope I forget it very soon because it's my least favorite thing that has ever been put in this game, which is sad because you know how much I love that EQ Enchanter pet.
I do.
Like I lived and died by that pet. I got made fun of for having that pet out
all
and
the
not
time,
charming.
mostly by me.
Yeah, that's fine. Not by you. You were fine with it. You were the one grouping with me, so you're the dumb one.
I mean, that's
it was fine.
People ask Joppa about like when is this going to happen, and like are these going to be changes to the pets going to be soon? And Joppa said, "Well, you know, charm is going to make a big difference for the Enchanter.
Not if it can't get through the ground.
So we can't really like balance the Enchanter too much unless we put charm in. So we can't like beef it up and make it super powerful and then add charm in, right? Because that's going to be a big mechanic."
Is this how we get around not giving the Channers a pass and going? So then we go Wizard, Summoner, then back to Ranger.
No, Warrior.
Ranger next after
back
that.
To Warrior.
No, because it's DPS are next. It'd be Monk, Ranger, and Rogue after that, but then tanks. Then tanks are next after that.
I don't know. It sounded like Enchanters weren't going to get touched until Charm got in the game, which makes sense. It makes sense. Like, why would there's no need to balance Enchanters if you're not going to put Charm in, if you're going to have Charm.
That we cannot use that logic. We've never ever done that in the history of Pantheon.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's their normal.
We literally
mode.
just bitched about it last week with mastery points.
I'm just saying that it makes sense when he says that. I'm not saying that maybe that's not what they were going for. Joppa also talked about how he was excited about his Enchanter, and that one of the things that he likes about Enchanters is their kind of late game characters and how they grow into their power over time, and they're weak to start out with. Do you think the Enchanter is a late game character, and do you like it that way?
No. And no?
No and no.
Yeah. I don't think that they're weak early on. I think
they're extremely powerful.
The problem is that people equate damage with power. Damage is not power. Power is the ability to live and manipulate, right? If that's swinging a sword and board, that's fine too. That's a version of manipulation of the game and being able to take damage and dealing damage. But if you can just mez something and run away and not have to even do anything, that's real power. That's real power, my man. So no, I think the Enchanter just doesn't have any like damaging skills. So because every class is looked at as a solo class, right? It can't be. We can't just look at what a certain class does to the group. We have to evaluate what each class does on its own, and that's not fair. It's a group game, right? So I think the Enchanter gets a bad rap because it doesn't have a strong nuke. It doesn't have a strong dot. It can't solo anything. I mean, it can now because of the Enchanter pet, and hopefully maybe it still can solo stuff a little bit, just not, very well. I don't know, man. I think it's super powerful. And do I like it EQ level 50 powerful? No, I didn't like that either. Right? So balance. Maybe we're underrating the Enchanter, and we have to feel like at level 50, we have to overrate the Enchanter by giving it this ridiculous power called Charm. The true power.
The true power.
As well as the greatest mana regeneration, as well as group stuns.
Interrupts.
They've always been the most powerful. They always have been.
Yeah, they're a real good class. As the wizard, it's a multiplier for me. That just the mana regen itself is a multiplier for my DPS.
Yeah.
Because almost all of my DPS is throttled by mana. And so the more mana regen I have, the more DPS I do. And you start to think about, like, if you have an Enchanter in your group, and if your Enchanter is on top of it, and if your Enchanter is mana buffing 1 DPS and your healer, like, that gives you the ability to run with 1 healer, right? So then you don't have to run with 2 healers. So that makes things, like, way different
Super fast
on the DPS scale. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's powerful throughout. I think they should balance every class to be powerful throughout. Personally, for myself, I like the casters being weak at the beginning, so that way none of the noobs or scrubs play them. And then I am left.
That's too hard.
I'm left to be the hero. But I don't.
The only way you make it through it is because everyone holds your hand through it.
Yeah, no, everybody carries me. I'm 100% okay with that. But
All
nobody
the way to level 50 and beyond.
no, make the wizards completely group dependent because that's what I am naturally.
Yeah, right.
Well, as I said before, Joppa did make a summoner. His summoner's name is Beanseeker.
That's a great name.
10 out of 10 on the naming, Joppa. And
Ben
he went
Dean
on,
approves.
And Ben Dean approves. He also went on to say that the summoner class, the design of it, is meant to be a puppeteer or a marionetter. And the main job of the summoner is to control the pets and control.
I love that.
Control the pet abilities. And you have 2 pets for a reason. So you should be switching back and forth. And currently, he said that's very meh because it's really hard to target the pets. It's really hard to switch back and forth between them. It's really hard to, like, sometimes they just flat out disappear or just
UI
sit there
bad,
and do
programming
nothing.
Bad.
Yeah, like if you're playing a summoner and you're like, this isn't what I really signed up for, it's because it's not really functioning how it should.
UI bad, class bad.
I mean, this is how it's been in every MMO since the beginning of time. Early summoner type classes always have problems. Always.
I just wish it wasn't the ground.
Yeah.
Or the layout of the map. Like that means that there's bigger problems.
Bigger problems.
And that's not good. That's not good. No one will play a summoner because you can't go to Black Rose Keep. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Not having any pet classes in a place like Black Rose Keep. Could you imagine?
Remember back in the day when you were a magician and people would be like, you could join us, but you can't have your pet. You remember that? We'll take you, but you can't summon your pet. Like you're just a magician that's in the group nuking like some kind of poor man's wizard.
And I do not remember this. Why would they ever say that?
Because the pets were so bugged and they caused so many issues.
Oh, because they pulled aggro.
Like on raids and stuff and like in groups and dungeons.
You had to wait to summon your pet when the guild told you to summon your pet. Yeah, sorry.
But even,
I wasn't sure where you were going with this.
No, but even sometimes they'd be like, no, you can't summon your pet at all. Like you can't even have it out.
Sure.
Yeah. Good luck, summoners. I think this run of getting the summoner to whatever we were at, 22, 23. Yeah. I think that's enough for me. I have no interest in this class. Not that it's bad, just that it's not for me.
It's just too bad that they have to waste so much money on all those spells that all it does is give armor and weapons to their pet. Like, that just is boring. What a boring class. And honestly, it always was an EQ as well. The Magician was super unbelievably boring. So, and it's super unbelievably boring now. It's like playing the Paladin in Pantheon.
You gotta add some stuff to it. It needs more.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of more, Joppa showed that the swarm pets. So that's going to be it's going to replace what the current thing is. So the current thing is you summon a bunch of rocks and then you like floaty force throw those rocks at the enemy, which is super boring, unbelievably bad.
Yep.
But now what we're going to do is we're going to summon little tiny pets, and the little tiny pets are going to go beat on the mobs, which, it's kind of a cool mechanic. It's
boring.
It's little baby spiders and Mad Red, but I'm not sure that we've really hit the apex of the summoner with this either.
I wish they would get this marionette thing down though. Like if I was actually playing my 2 pets exactly, it'd be like playing 2 classes, right? Like you could be playing a DPS.
This is where all the dual boxers would be.
Yeah, of course. This would be a great class. But it couldn't be fast enough that you could, macro them all out. Like it has to be slow enough that you're one character.
Oh my goodness. If they make the summoner macroable and they give you finite control over it, it's going to be real bad for macroing.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, they'll become the strongest, and then they'll get hit with the nerf stick, and they're already not great. So, like, don't fuck this up, summoners.
Last but not least, Adam1388 asked Joppa, why does everything that provides challenge get nerfed? To which Joppa answered, we have to take into account that people that aren't in voice chat aren't, quote, locked in and don't know each other. We have to account for the casual, quote, casual mindset, unquote.
Yeah, I get that. There are a lot of times where I don't want to get on voice chat with people, even our friends.
Even our friends. That's true.
I just want to type. And because certain people in our party can't type, I can say that now because he's no longer listening at this point in the show. It just is a mindset. Sometimes I don't want to be completely dialed in and hardcore, right? That's not sustainable for a lot of people.
So the only hardcore thing is raiding, then? That's the only hardcore time we have?
Isn't that how it's always been?
Yeah, but I don't know that I like that model, because then it's about organizing 35 people to be hardcore. We want to go back to that?
No. That's why, 2 groups content.
Yeah,
that's the way to go.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is here. I know that Adam T1138 or 388 is right. Like, it doesn't feel good when this really hard content gets nerfed and we go back in and wipe the floor with everything. It really didn't feel good when we went back into Mad Run the other day at level.
Yeah.
With the secondary classes, and we just beat the crap out of everything. Like, it wasn't challenging at all.
I mean, but when I came in way under leveled, they ate me alive. It's still just heavily level dependent. That's the name of the game. The stats don't matter. Gear doesn't matter. I guess we'll see if this gear actually helps me or not in Black Rose Keep.
Yeah,
we'll
I mean,
see what Vendini says. I'll be interested to hear what he says. I don't know why you're complaining, Jack. All you got is a casual mindset.
I do live there. I do live in the casual mindset.
From the SGL Action News Desk, this is MMO News, featuring your anchors, Drac and Daimlos.
All right, MMO News. We got a couple of good ones this week.
Yeah, you did well. You found some stories. I enjoyed both
stuff.
Of these little stories.
So, Ship of Heroes is a brand new superhero MMORPG in development and launched, I believe it was last week.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Superhero games are not my thing. I think they're a little late to the party.
Ship of Heroes was a guy that loved City of Heroes, right? And so City of Heroes closed down, right?
Yep.
So this guy was like, well, crap, that sucks. So I'm going to create one for myself, right? Since they closed down, I'm going to create one. Well, as he was developing Ship of Heroes, City of Heroes opened back up.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought they were still going. It's EQ's game, right?
They have they opened themselves back up. They came back online. So now it's all available. So all those people are over there. And then in addition to that, they did not clearly communicate how they were going to do their monetization. And
whoever does.
Whoever does. I think it's a little bit of an overreaction, but they came out and they charged $60 for their game, which is tough because this is not a AAA.
Not at all.
Yeah, this is not an Unreal Engine 5 like masterpiece of beautifulness AOC type thing, right? This is looking like it's year 2000 MMO.
Yikes.
And they charge $60 for it. So that's a little rough.
Listen, Drac, if you can get $60 from 100 people, that's $6,000. That's $6,000 in pocket.
I don't think that's enough.
So shut it down after that. I made my nut. I'm done.
You made your nut. Oh my goodness. So apparently, and then it got worse because the developers did what developers should never do, which is they started arguing with the community about what the community thought. They basically told them that they don't know what they're talking about, which, of course, really pisses off your community.
Computer nerds being told that they are not smart? Oh,
Right.
That's real bad.
So then the community, of course, goes and review bombs them on Steam. Just absolutely trashes them.
I mean, there's only 75 reviews.
I mean, but there's only 100 people playing the game. And
well, that was the largest amount of people that played in one day. If you also look at that graphic that they put up there, at time of that looking at that game, it was at 6 people concurrently playing.
Oh my!
6. That's less than Embers Adrift.
Maybe we should hop on this thing. We can own it.
No. Oh, God, no. I'd rather just go play City of Heroes. Actually, I take that back. I want nothing to do with any hero MMO. I'm out.
It's not my...
Except for maybe Dragon Ball Z. I could do a Dragon Ball Z MMO. That'd be great.
I just thought this was interesting because, like, at some point, Pantheon's going to have to, like, decide how much they're going to charge and, like, how's that all going to go? Hopefully they do it better than Ship of Heroes.
If you charge 10,000 people $1,000...
Jeez. They already did that. All right, next. The Hero's Journey, the story that will never die 2025.
This is so sad.
If you've been keeping up, the Hero's Journey launched itself. It started taking money. All of a sudden, we find out they're making millions. And EverQuest is like pissed. So they shut them down. They take them to court. They put up $1 million bond.
That's crazy.
To shut them down. That's basically what, $1 million. They put up a bond, gave it to the court system. That basically locked in that they were going to be shut down. It's back and forth. It's anger. It's upsetness.
Sure.
So, of course, now the owner of the EverQuest Reddit, he is apparently a Hero's Journey huge fan. So what he did is he went in and dismissed all the mods and then shut down the EverQuest subreddit.
Wow.
Shut it down.
Is it because he just was tired of hearing about it?
No. He just did it to piss off Daybreak.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's mad at Daybreak, and so he's like, fine, screw you guys. I'm taking the Reddit down. All the history, gone. All the posts, gone. That thing was created when Reddit was created. Like, it's old. All gone. Here's the thing, and this is my same takeaway every week. We have screwed ourselves so hard on this deal.
Big time.
So, are you kidding me? You think that every other MMO is not looking at this and going, there is no possible way I'm ever allowing anyone to emulate anything that I ever do because I never want to get myself in this situation. This is the absolute worst. And I'm
100%.
Never allowing that to happen. I'm never going to even let it start from here on out. Emulator servers are done.
Yeah. That's just an absolute direct against keeping games alive. They're just
so
going to
bad.
throw it away. Oh, you're going to mock our game?
I own it.
It's gone.
I'm taking my ball and I'm leaving it. And you can't have it.
The coding is coming into my grave with
And
me.
I will put down $1 million to stop you from having it.
They're going to be in like Egyptian pyramids with booby traps all around the code. You can't get to it even after I'm dead.
Right next to that Vanguard code. Oh.
5,
Drac, I'm so disappointed in you.
4,
Luckily, every week I dominate this list and just destroy Dymos.
3,
I thought you would just tuck your head between,
No
your butt
way!
cheeks.
No, my list is
And
amazing.
It's not at all.
2,
Already your list is the worst. Your list is the worst.
1.
Top 5, top 5, top 5. This week's top 5 is brought to you by Whitewood. Because he actually took the time to message me on Discord and say, hey, what do you think about this for a top 5? And I said, fantastic. 2 thumbs up for Whitewood.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Whitewood. I was so confused. You didn't say that it was Whitewood that came up with this. I thought you.
No, I
just
would
came up with
never.
this on the fly.
I would never, because that leads me.
That's why I was blown away.
Yeah,
I was like, you don't even like horror movies.
That leads me into part 2, which is Drac as a person does not do horror. Not like doesn't like it, doesn't do it. I have seen 0, and I mean 0 moments of any of your top 5.
Oh,
I haven't even seen a clip of them.
wow.
I do not do horror movies. I will say it out loud. I am a big weenie. I need my Linus blanket. I get scared easily, and I don't sleep. 100%. I just not my genre, not my thing. I like even tense movies. I'm like, ooh, this is not good. So
That's hilarious.
this list was super hard for me, but I came up with some, and so I'm super proud of myself, even though you don't like anything on my list.
I didn't say I didn't like anything on your list. I'm just gonna berate this list I'm giving the people what they want.
You're giving the people what they want. It's fine. It's fine.
On the flip side of that coin, Drac, is where I come from,
Yes.
because I don't like horror movies or scary movies because they don't do anything.
Right.
They're not scary to me. I can absolutely cut out that they're not real. That none of this stuff like freaks me out because I know none of it is real. Like maybe if I was watching someone actually get slaughtered, that'd be a different story. But this is for my entertainment, and I know that it's fake, and it does not scare me anymore. I feel like this came from, and I've talked about this on an episode before, that my mother and I was in my like single digits, early double digit growing years, would watch all these old horror movies like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, The Blob,
Jeez.
all those things. Like they were rated R, and I was watching them as a little kid. But they didn't have the gore, they didn't have any of that stuff, right? Like it was just kind of scary, but I was a kid and knew that this was fake, like this was not real. So by the time I became an adult-ish thing that I am now, they just don't scare me anymore. Now, can I be like jump scared? Of course. If something comes out, of course. That's natural human reflexes for you to do that. That's just science. It's fine. Watching Saw cut up some people does not bother me at all. Like it rolls right off my back. I never have had a nightmare since I was a child about scary movies. What's that?
I said I wouldn't sleep for a week.
Yeah. So like I don't do horror movies opposite of you, Drac, because they're just not good. I'm certainly not paying $20 to $25 to go to a movie theater to not be scared, to just sit there and not be entertained, right? It just doesn't do it for me anymore. So they better have some sort of really good story for me to watch them, and that's you'll see on this list. So
Perfect.
All right, Drac, let's move this along. Number 5.
Number 5. I know this is the one I'm going to take the most flack for, but I don't care.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
The Secret of Nim. Oh my goodness, that movie was so tense. As I was a child, I was watching The Secret of Nim, and the house falls on him, and you're like, no, but he's coming back, right? No, he's not coming back.
No.
He's not coming back. And I'm like,
it's a circle of life.
And I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on here? This isn't how Disney stories go.
First off, it wasn't a Disney movie.
I know, I didn't know that.
It was a cartoon, so it's automatically a Disney movie.
I know. Dude, I was traumatized. Traumatized.
I'm sorry that The Secret of Nim ruined your childhood, but this was a great movie.
It was great.
Like,
I'm not saying it's not
great movie.
I'm just saying it was so scary.
It was a little dark. It was a little dark for if you were watching this because it was a cartoon at a 7-year-old.
I do not think
I
that
could
my
see
parents
why this would mess
knew
you up.
what this movie actually did.
Nope. You see that little cute mouse with the little Red Riding Hood on the front, and you don't know the bullshit she's got to go through.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's a lot of bullshit. It's so good though. This is a great movie, Jack, but it is not in the top 5 scary or what are we calling this? Top 5 scary movies.
Top 5 scary movies. Yep.
Okay. So it doesn't belong in top 5 scary movies.
It's number 5.
It's a little baby show for little babies. And so You just got to get over it.
Well,
We've got a Patreon who I've seen the list that it's just all little baby movies, and so I can't wait to shit all over
It's
him.
gonna
for
be
that.
great.
But you're right. This is the one I should shit on you the most for. But I really like this movie
It's
too.
so
Though. That's the
good.
problem. It's a great movie.
So good.
Great movie.
all right. Well, let's graduate to adult horror, full blown horror movies. What do you got?
Number 5, The Shining. I can't believe you've not seen even a clip from The Shining. Not even the "Here's Johnny" part.
Nothing.
where
that means nothing. to
Jack
me.
comes through the wall with the axe.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Nothing. Oh, buddy, this is such a good movie, and it's like old school, so it's more like horror without the blood, right? Like scary without the blood. There is some blood. I'm not gonna lie to you, there is some, but like.
Like, you
It's
don't
so
understand. It's not the blood thing.
Sure.
I just don't do horror. Period. On any
Sure.
level.
It's too bad because this is a real good one. This has a really good plot.
No thanks.
It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time. Not scary, but top 5 scary movies. Great movie. Just a great movie.
Jeez.
Yeah. Well, sorry you can't argue this, and
I
I
have
automatically
nothing to
win.
say.
Yeah, I automatically win
Did
because you
not
can't
win.
even argue
Did
it.
not win.
You can't even fake argue
can't.
your way out of
I've
this.
got
Like you try
nothing.
to fake argue.
There's maybe like 2 things on your list that I've maybe seen the cover of the thing. That's about it.
I hope so. But let's go to your number 4.
My number 4 is just like, this movie messed me up. 7. Oh my goodness. So the ending of that movie is
So
so,
good.
dark. I'm just like,
Oh, yeah.
I can't even. And that's like you said jump scares earlier. That is the biggest jump scare in any
Yeah.
movie ever. And you're just like, what is.
Probably because you've not seen so many jump scare movies. I'd probably
that's for
imagine.
me.
But
Maybe
yeah,
there's
I
bigger
get where
ones.
you're coming from.
But it's a huge jump scare, and
Yeah.
it just rocked me to my core. And I don't know. It was
to this day, you remember it.
so scary.
It's that scary.
So
Okay,
scary.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
7.
That's too funny. Now, once again, Jack, this is a great movie. It's in my personal collection. I think it's in a lot of people's personal collection. It's such a good. I love dark. It's like my soul and my heart is dead and dark, and I just love that shit. And 7,
It's super dark.
those 2 crush this movie. So, but it's definitely not scary.
Scary.
It's like a psychological thriller, is what that's called.
scary. Psychological
No.
thriller is scary.
No,
Yeah.
that's a different. That's what we call
That's the edge of
not scary.
The edge of real
psychological
scary.
thriller. I mean, okay, it could be borderline scary, but it's not. It's good though. Damn, this is such a good, well written, well acted, well musiced. All of this movie, every aspect of it,
it was well done.
Is a 10 out of 10.
That's one of the first
So,
Brad Pitt movies, wasn't it? Like, it was real
Yep.
early in his career.
Yep,
Alright.
crushed it. It made him right.
Yeah.
So,
How about number
or
4
one
for you?
helped make him. Number 4 is on this list because when this movie came out is the last time I remember being truly scared. Child's Play. Oh,
That's the doll,
man,
right?
I tell you what.
Chucky?
Yep, Chucky
Okay,
the doll. Yep,
so I know
exactly
a little bit.
right.
I know something.
Yeah. They made a bunch of them. Like, it's been in the cultural zeitgeist for decades now since this movie. But this number 1, the very first one, I was still a kid. Here's what did it. And you can bring it all back to experiences you had in kids, right? The reason that Child's Play was so scary for me is because in the 80s, I had one of those My Buddy dolls, right?
Oh.
You remember My Buddy,
Yeah.
My Buddy? Oh, man. Being raised by a single parent mother, she's doing her best trying to raise a boy. And she decides that, oh, you know what? I'm going to teach my son it's okay to play with little baby dolls.
He needs a buddy.
And so it is, which it is. It's fine. I don't care. I played with my buddy. He was my buddy. It's fine. Make fun of me all you want. But then this movie came out and that thing looked exactly like fucking My Buddy. And I lost it. And that's the last time I
My
remember
buddy
being
is sleeping in the living room now.
Oh, no. That shit was out the door in the trash
Really?
that next
Wow,
day.
that's
Gone.
crazy.
Gone. Out of the collection. Gone. Scared shitless of that
Back to
movie.
Pikachu.
Yeah, exactly. Although Pikachu wasn't out in the 80s.
Yeah,
that was
whatever.
much later. Anyway, but recently, so they made a bunch of really crappy ones. They got like The Bride of Chucky and Child's Play 2 through 17, but then most recently they decided to redo it, and so it's completely up to date where Chucky the doll is AI.
Oh,
Right? Oh shit! So I'll spoil this great storyline for you.
I'm
Jack.
sure it's super intense.
The soul of a killer gets transported into a doll through dark magics.
Yes, of course.
And so it does it again, but it has control of AI. And since all of our stuff has computers and is controlled by AI now, like smart houses and shit like that, now the doll can tap into technology. And so that shit's real freaky.
Oh,
I loved every second of that. It was great. Like the way that they just intertwined 2025 into
Listen, you can't have
1989
all
movie.
the movies. You have to pick one. So you're already losing here.
No. So we had The Shining and we had the updated version of The Shining. We had Child's Play and the updated version of Child's Play.
You don't get
Drac, what's your number 3?
4 movies. Well, all right, if you're taking all that, then I'm taking the entire Alien series and Alien versus Predator. I'm taking them all.
Listen, I'm just shouting out to the remakes. Like, I'm sorry, the original movie is what's on the list. I'm just giving the shout out to the remakes. I'm sorry that they're so good that I'm willing to watch them, even though I don't like horror movies.
Listen,
like, that's how good they are.
That original Alien movie where, like,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
and it's popping out of the chest, I'm like, oh.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
I am out. I am out. Out.
So you hated Spaceballs at the end, too?
I did not like that either. I did not like it at all. I
had nightmares. The only kid to ever have nightmares about Spaceballs. Drac.
I couldn't I didn't finish Alien the first time I watched it. I could not make it through.
Fair.
And then I had to go back and watch it again. And, you just kind of like turn your head at certain scenes. Man, it's so just disturbing. I don't know what it is about that movie, but man,
aliens killing humans.
Oh, it's just,
I can understand why it would be scary.
It's so scary. Yeah,
for sure. I wouldn't want to be chased by an alien that wants to eat me. That would be terrible. That'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not real. It's
real in my mind, Domlos. It's real in my mind.
That's on you. Great movie though. Like this is also a sci-fi. It's not a scary movie.
It's scary.
So you've got a cartoon, you've got a psychological thriller, and you got science fiction on your list of scary movies. Okay. Yeah, that's what you get for challenging the motherfucker that worked at Hollywood Video when he was 16 in scary movies. Don't ever talk shit about my list ever again.
My goodness. I haven't, because I don't know any of your movies. Number 3.
Number 3 for me is Village of the Damned. This movie is messed up. And it's, once again, very similar to Old Shining. It's old school scary, not like gore scary. And so this is Village of the Damned is what I imagine your life is like with 100 children.
Nice.
You may know this movie. This is the movie that made Twins famous. I guess The Shining also did that too. But this was kind of the real scary one where it was the farm town and all the kids are like twinning and they all have blonde hair and blue eyes.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah. And then their eyes turn red. And they just murder. They're just murdering. These children be murdering in the cornfields. And that was creepy. That was very creepy. Luckily, again, it's not real. So I didn't have nightmares about it or anything. But also, I don't really care for children. Sorry, Drax kids.
Wow.
It's not that you're bad. It's
you're
just
not listening
kids.
to this list. This one's...
Oh, yeah. It'll keep them up at night because they're scaredy cats like their dads.
Yep.
Anyway, but then they also made a remake of this. Well, I'm kidding. They actually did, but it wasn't very good.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
What's your number 2?
I don't know if you know this about me, but I hate spiders. Hate them.
God. They're the worst.
And so
They are the worst.
I don't even know what possessed me. I think I held out for the longest time. But finally somebody was like, you have to watch this movie. We're forcing you to watch this movie. Arachnophobia. It is the absolute worst movie ever. There's no part of that movie where I was like, oh, let's get into the story of this thing. No, because I'm sitting there just watching the spiders going, burn it all down. What are we even doing? I'm moving out of the United States if I see a spider that's bigger than a car. Like, that's not happening. What is going on here?
Oh, that's great. Well, this movie is also great. Like, your list is great movies, Jack. You have 4 really great movies. I'm sure your number 1 is going to be really great too. But this is a comedy.
It's not a comedy.
Jack.
It's a scary.
Arachnophobia is a comedy.
It's scary. It's completely scary.
It's not at all scary.
No, I was petrified through this whole movie. There was no humor.
This is a dark comedy. Sorry.
No, it's
sorry,
not.
Jack.
It's horror.
But a great movie. John Goodman.
Yeah.
Oh, in the peak of his career, like right in between Roseanne and the Flintstones.
It was awful. It was
had
spiders
movie.
in it.
This was a great movie.
No.
And I fucking hate spiders. They are the worst. They'll get those 8-legged creepy things out of here. Those are scary.
Get them out.
Those are scary. But again, it's a movie. So it's, there's not any like arachnid mother that is spawning a billion of these killer, like that's just not happening. Maybe in Africa, but they're more scared of us than
we know
we
that
are
for
them.
sure? Do we know? I don't think we do.
Yeah, we don't.
All right.
I mean, that's how the whole movie started out, right? In Africa, an African spider came back, right?
Luckily, we do know what your number 2 is. So why don't you tell us what that is?
Do you know what it is?
I'm looking at it right now.
Have you ever seen this movie before?
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this is going to be on a lot of people's lists. This is like the epitome of the very, very low budget slasher film. This is like one of the very first where things are moving to the bloodiness. Like, this is obviously still a movie from the 70s, maybe even I think it's 74. I could be wrong. It was like one of the very first that actually showed blood and gore and was I want to say the first really popular slasher film. And this is with the bad guy. His name is Leatherhead. He eventually, they remake this movie too, like they do Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. Yeah, this is on the list of people that appreciate older horror movies. It's definitely has to be in everyone's top 5 that is kind of in that slasher.
It's gotta be.
I know you do. Shut up, Jack. You're so stupid.
At the risk of, I don't know, learning more about this, what's the difference between a slasher and a horror film?
I think the gore. Horror films can have a little bit of blood, but slasher films are like showing the murder, right? Like you're watching them.
Like, so you're like chainsawing somebody's head off and they show the whole thing?
Yep. Oh. Now, it wasn't as bloody as you think. It is not even close to what they do nowadays. Like those Saw movies, like any of that. Nothing as good, because that's like constant gore all the time. Whereas this is like, there are 5 kids, maybe it's 6. Those are the only ones that are going to die, so it's not like 100 people are just getting blowed up or chopped up yeah. It's very specific, tense moments, getting chased down. It was just kind of the first of its kind. And the first one that really showed cutting it down. So props to you, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Anyway, I've talked about this way too long.
Props to you.
Cut a bunch of it.
Yay.
You're so ridiculous. All right, Jack, what is your number 1 scary movie?
So, teenage Drac.
Yeah.
He's going to high school.
This is pre-Daimlos Drac.
Pre-Daimlos Drac. Of course, teenage Drac. He follows all the rules, does all the things.
He was a good boy.
He was a good boy.
He was a good farm boy.
And teenage Drac, of course, goes to youth group. because
Yeah,
that's what
of
Teenage Direct
course.
does. He goes to youth group.
Uh-huh.
And of course, when the youth pastor has a movie night, Teenage Direct goes to it. And
Yeah, as you would.
the movie for the movie night was, in fact, Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, what? What?
For the Christian youth group.
Did that?
I was a freshman.
Did that guy get fired?
I was 16 years old.
Please tell me that guy got fired.
No, you gotta let me finish the story. So I am sitting there watching this movie, and I am on the far side of the room. The door is on the other side of the room. So to get out of the room, I have to cross everybody. And I'm the only freshman sitting in the room. Everybody else is like sophomores through seniors. And I'm like, there's no way I can get through this thing. So I just grabbed a pillow, went over to the corner, and pretended to sleep. Because this movie was crazy. And it's like
crazy good.
He's like lowering people into pits and like shaving their skin off, and I couldn't. I just couldn't do it. It was so scary and creepy and just like wrong. Just wrong. Just evil and wrong. And I just could not handle it. So after it's all over and I pretend wake up and nobody even noticed because nobody really cared about me because I was the freshman. And so my parents come pick me up and we're driving on the way home and they're like, so what'd you guys do?
What'd you do?
I'm like, oh, we watched a movie. And they're like, well, what'd you watch? And I was like, Silence of the Lambs. And they're like, what?
What?
So the next day they made some phone calls. Next week,
of course they did.
Next week, new youth group leader.
Oh, I mean listen. That guy got what he deserved. You cannot. You cannot do that. You cannot do that.
I was like, that's not what I intended. I had no idea that was going to be the ramifications of it. I knew I didn't want to like sell him down the river because I liked him, right?
Sure.
So that's why I said a movie. Like we watched a movie. I was just hoping that my parents weren't going to follow up.
Nope. You know they were going to want to know.
And then I was like,
we got to know what our little boy is.
I'm sorry.
Watching.
I'm sorry. I'm not going down with the ship for you. Like I'm selling you out. So yeah. Yeah, it's Silence of the Lambs, #1.
Okay. Well, yet again, this is another great movie, Drac. Well done. You got 5 really great movies here.
All of different genres? Is this yet another different genre?
No, this is another psychological
film.
Okay. You've got 2 of those on your list.
I don't do well with those.
Clearly. it gives you real nightmares.
Oh, it so does. It's so bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's end this thing because I don't.
Are you getting scared?
I don't like it.
Should I not even mention this #1 because it's going to be too scary for you?
I have no idea what it is, so it has no effect on me.
How do you not know what it is? #1, It. Stephen King. You've never seen anything about this.
I mean,
this is Pennywise the Clown.
I have no idea. I've heard of Stephen King. I've never read any of his books because I knew it wasn't going to be my jam.
Sure. But you've never seen pictures of the Deadly Clown?
I'm sure I've seen scary clown pictures. I couldn't tell you that it wasn't a quote it clown. I have no idea.
Oh man, I'm just gonna send you Pennywise clown pictures. You're just getting nothing but in our private chat, just nothing but Pennywise from here on till November.
I knew when White would put this out here to be a topic that I was going to take a bunch of crap. But I am who I am, and so
good for you.
You're just going to have to deal with that. I don't do horror. Period.
No, it's good. It's good. Well, it was made for another made-for-TV movie that starred.
Oh, it was a TV movie, not like
this original one was.
Oh, okay.
And it was a 2-parter, and it starred Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown.
I do like Tim Curry.
Tim Curry is quite wonderful in this, and he is such a scary villain as a clown. Like a clown, the clown has sharp teeth. Like he's scary. That's scary. That's a scary clown. Anyway, so it's a bunch of kids from Maine. They are all kind of dorky, nerdy, and they all become friends, right? They're all bullied. And so, like, as a kid who's watching this, I'm probably like 14 or 15 at the time. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm one of those kids that's bullied and, you know, on the outside looking in most of the time. And there's a fat one right there, and that's me. I identify with that fat kid right there.
He's going out first.
Yeah. Oh well. They actually all survive.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, yeah. So they beat him as kids because the power of friendship and love was stronger than Pennywise. So they all came together. They channeled their spirit and love for each other and killed the clown. But then it came back later as the adults. So you get the first part of the tale, which is them as kids. But then the second part of the show, which is why it's a two-parter, is they have to come back because Pennywise regenerated, healed from that kill shot that they thought they did, and is terrorizing the town again. So they have to come back as adults and face their fears all over again to try to kill the clown again. And it's so
do they
good.
die at the end?
One of them does end up dying at the end.
One
as an adult. And there's another one that ends up himself because he doesn't want to come back to the town. Like before, because they made a pact as children. They don't, no matter where they go, if this happens, they all have to come back and fight it again. And so one of them decides that that's not for him. And he,
all right, super dark. Glad I missed this one.
Unlifes himself. But then, guess what, Drac? Just recently, they made a remake of it.
Of course they did.
And let me tell you, Drac, it lived up to it. They truly, all the people that are in that show, all the actors loved that original one that came out with Tim Curry. And they paid beautiful homage to it almost the whole movie. Both of them. They actually ended up making 2 full-length movies out of it. And it was so good. I own them both. It's in my collection recently. So I still can watch them and enjoy them. It's just that doesn't scare me, but it's super fun. Like, it's super exciting. And the nostalgia was just so great. That's why it's my number 1 scary movie of all time. Anyway, you should go watch it. It's so good.
Spiders.
You'll be scared shitless.
Spiders trump clowns. That's all I have to say about that.
Great argument, Drac, this whole time. You've just been real arguing your way out of this one. You definitely won. Not a chance. Nope, not. Anyway, let's we've chatted long enough about this. Let's play the sound.
Biddly-doo, biddly-doo, biddly-doo.
And talk about our Patreons. Luckily, we only got 3 of them to go through this week. Although the 2 that we're missing are the 2 I'd probably like to see the most, because Screech is old balls. So like all of his would be probably, you know, like Invasion of the Body Snatchers and
original
stuff like that.
Dracula.
Yeah, which, you know, not scary anymore. And then also Annoying Llama. Like that guy comes up with great answers.
Some scary movies.
I guarantee he does, and I bet his list would be really good, and probably full of like newer horror movies that are good. One of those Key and Peele. What's Peele's first name? It doesn't matter. You don't even know who Key and Peele is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cut. We're done. Anyway, so let's talk about these 3. We got how do we do this? We got Dumb, we've got Baby,
Dumb,
and we've got
The Good, the Bad, the
Baby
Ugly.
and Dumber. Yeah, it truly is. This truly is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So
that I have seen. Okay, that I have seen.
Yeah, I mean it's a Western, so that you know,
all the John Wayne, anything Clint Eastwood or John Wayne, I'm there with you.
Maybe that's what we should do. Top 5
Westerns. Are you
movies.
kidding me?
Or Westerns I'm going to be out on. I don't even know any Western other than Blazing Saddles, and it's not even a real Western.
Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. I mean, I know of them.
Exactly.
I just have never seen them.
Exactly.
Yeah. Plus, if we do Clint Eastwood, I can all the good ones that he's done when he's old, not when he's young. Anyway, let's do it. Good, bad, ugly.
Good.
So good is Zip. We got The Shining. Yep, shocker. Number 4, Poltergeist. Great movie. This is the one where the kid gets trapped in the TV. I know. I'm just giving you the brief synopsis for you, Jack, so you can. Yeah, it's shut up. It actually is one of my favorites as a kid. I remember really enjoying all 3 Poltergeists. They were very entertaining. Number 3, The Ring. I could see why people would get scared of this and think it's a good movie, but it's not really a good movie. Sorry, Zip. Number 2, The Exorcist. This was a great movie. This probably should have been on my list, but other things needed to trump it because it's my list, right? If there was like a magazine that was rating the top 5, The Exorcist would be on there. Last but not least, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Great. This is a great list.
Yeah, great.
Obviously, because 3 of them
I
mine are on
remember
there.
every minute of it.
Let's go to the bad, which is... God, I don't even know. Let's do Archbishops. Archbishops is the bad because Dwimble's
He's got
ugly.
some bangers in here. Are you kidding me? This is a great list. Love this list.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
He starts out with mine, number 5.
Yeah. Oh, Archbishops.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Dwimble.
No.
Yeah. Secret of Nim. I mean, good movie,
See?
but you're a little baby.
Outvoted.
You're a little baby. Number 4, The Brave Little Toaster.
I can't get behind this. I'm sorry.
What was even scary about this?
I think he's just mocking the sanctity of the top 5.
Probably.
At this point.
Number 3, The Land Before Time. Is it because it's dinosaurs?
Did the mother dinosaur die? Is that how we started this journey? I don't even remember. It's been such a long time before the.
I mean, the kid. I don't remember. The kids get lost from the pack as they're migrating.
Something like that. I don't know.
The Ice Age is about to happen. I don't remember. There were. Do you know how many Land Before Times there are?
There was a bunch.
There are double digits.
Really?
Land Before Times.
I've never seen that many.
Double digits.
I've maybe seen a couple.
Unbelievable.
So people love dinosaurs, man.
They do. They love Littlefoot. Oh, Littlefoot can do no wrong. But that fucking Ducky, they love Ducky too. That thing was so cute. Anyway, not a scary movie. Number 2, actually more of a scary movie, but still for little babies.
This one almost made my list.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie.
Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Yep.
I was like, should I put Dark Crystal on? I was either Dark Crystal or Secret of Nim. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, they're both kind of up there. It's either cartoon or Muppets. Pick your poison.
Yeah. That was scary.
They can do scary things. Yeah, it's good. It's Muppets, so it's not scary. Last but not least, I'm not really sure where this is going.
I think I know exactly where this is going.
It's The Apprentice.
Aren't we hating on a former or a current president here?
I have to think so.
I think that's what we're doing here.
I hit the Google button on this, and there is a movie called The Apprentice where someone is playing.
Oh, there's a movie?
Yeah.
I don't think that's what we're talking about here.
Well, it's not a TV show. Like it's not a scary TV show. So there is a movie where it's like a mockumentary of the actual show The Apprentice.
No.
Put it in the Google button.
We're
not talking TV.
No,
we're talking movies.
I'm talking about what Archbishops is actually thinking, which is he's talking about the TV show. That's what he's talking about.
But it's not a list of TV shows.
The Patreons are never held to any kind of standard because you don't police them. So,
oh my God, get out of here with that! I'm constantly policing Dwimble. It's all I can do.
All right, moving on.
Speaking of policing, I even told him that if he did this, then I would call his list a Drac list, and that is what this is: a dirty.
Don't link me in with this nonsense. I want nothing to do with this. This is right up your alley.
This is your ranch
Not only
dressing.
do I not do horror movies, I also don't do stupid comedies. So scary movie is like 2 for 2 on no.
I'm not even reading this. I'm not even reading this list. So just those, you don't get the joy of being on our podcast. You can, the 7 people that watch us live will see this, and no one else will know your crappy list, Dwimble. I'm kidding. You paid us money. Scary movie 4 through 1, and then number 1 is Idiocracy, which I then put in quotations. Dwimble's
I thought he put
life. That. No, that's me. Because Idiocracy is Dwimble's actual life.
I'm trying to think if I've seen Idiocracy.
Oh, if you haven't, it's super funny. You should definitely.
What is it about?
Movie. It's a real solid take on today's society.
All right, well, I'm ready for this top 5, Dan. So let's get out of here.
God damn, this was dumb. Sorry, Whitewood. Other than me and kind of partially Zip, we've ruined your topic.
Whitewood probably should have guest hosted this thing, and I should have just stayed home.
But maybe next time. You should message him and be like, give us your top 5 so we can put it in the graphic because he came up with it. We
Uh,
won't judge it. But
okay, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
have to put it in the thing. Or you want to
Yeah.
say something
If-
about that?
if you can.
We're currently reaching out to Whitewood to see if we can get his top 5 in the graphic. So make sure you note that.
check out the VOD later.
Check out
so
the
you can see his
VOD.
graphic. Sorry, we don't have your list. Drac dropped
We
the ball.
should have
shotgun.
thought of that earlier. Whoops.
I think I did. It's fine. I think I even said it on last week's show. Oh, you stopped recording. Oh, no, there
No,
it
it's
is.
still going.
It's still going.
You're gonna have to cut a bunch of that out.
Shocker.
Before you leave, we've one final word. Before you've forgotten all that you've heard, there is a moment evergreen. Stay here a while and listen to me.
Show's done.
Show's done. No, it's not done yet, because before you go, you need to go into the links below and install Marvel Strike Force.
Come on. You know you want to.
And then you need to get to level 40 and like join our guild or something. I think that's one of the things.
I don't know if we have to join the guild, but I think they're just
We're making
in
a
the
guild. We're getting there.
Okay. Sweet. Let's make a guild. We're
Marvel
going to be
Strike
streaming it later this week, I think.
SGL Marvel Strike Force. Let's go.
Yeah, let's definitely do it. Get to level 40. Pay $1 if you really want to. If you pay $1, we get some of it. So it's not all going to Marvel, big Marvel. But maybe it's a fun game. What do you think, Drag? Do you think this gacha game could actually be fun?
I mean, it isn't gotchaing me. I'm not paying any money to it, but it could be fun.
We'll see.
We'll see.
see.
Or it's just a giant money grab by your 2 favorite Pantheon podcasters.
If you think about it, if we charged everyone $60, all 1,000 people, 100 people, $60, that's $6,000.
You could
That's
be
a new computer.
You could be Ship of Heroes rich.
Oh, man.